Manga-Waido.
My name is Masahiro Nishikawa. I work for a major company. I was smart from elementary school and entered a top-ranked private school without any difficulty. After that, I was accepted into a top-ranked university with a single shot. I was able to get credits in college without any effort, and I didn't have a hard time with women because I had a good-looking face thanks to my parents. I came from a rich family, and my parents would buy me anything I wanted, so my life was super easy. But the women who approached me were either after my looks or money. They were all beautiful women, but they were all brainless and lacked any class. Frankly, I was fed up. I don't care if they look plain, I just want to date a classy woman. I thought so and asked my friend to set up a blind date. Then one day, my friend arranged a blind date party with members from a famous women's university. I hit the jackpot! The university was prestigious for producing good wives and wise mothers. I was surrounded by a bunch of pretty women who were elegant and smart. Among them, Sachi, the runner-up of the Miss Contest, was especially cute. The way she answered the questions in a reserved yet clear manner, I immediately thought, she's the one! I sat next to Sachi and pushed and pushed. Sachi-chan, you're beautiful, aren't you? I heard you won second place in the Miss Contest, too.
Yes, a friend of mine applied for it. I felt bad about turning it down, so I entered, and I ended up as the runner-up. But it was very embarrassing.
I see. That kind of shyness is also very attractive. What are your hobbies? I'm the type of guy that reads a lot of books.
Me too, I like mystery novels.
Oh, me too. What have you read recently? This is how I approached her and succeeded in getting together with her. She's smart, graceful, and beautiful. Sachi's family was rich and her parents were also very elegant people. So if I were to get married, it would be her without a doubt. But the quiet and reserved Sachi wasn't enough for me in the evening, so I went out and had fun with other women from time to time. Thanks to Sachi for being aloof, she never found out. Without any major problems, we got married in my second year as a working man. I will protect you for the rest of my life. Please marry me!
If it's okay with you, I'd love to.
We bought a new house and started living together, and on the following year, we had a child. Sachi quit her job and became a housewife. The home-cooked meals were good and the house was always clean. She was the perfect wife, always stepping back and supporting me. But human beings are endlessly greedy, and it didn't take long before I felt that Sachi wasn't enough for me because she was too normal. When we had a child and Sachi became busy raising the child, my dissatisfaction only grew. Hey, let's go on a trip together. We could just leave the kids with my parents.
Well, it'd be fun with just the two of us, but I'd rather take the kids with us. Besides, your parents have a dog, right? Maury's allergic.
What a bore. I had no choice but to take the kids with us. But even there...
That's too dangerous. The kids can't do it. Stop gambling! Stay in the hotel with us at night!
She would nag at me and restrict my freedom. Give me a break! You're too hard-headed!
I'm sorry, but the kids are still little and I don't want to push them. Let's do something we can all enjoy together.
As my frustration grew, I started picking up women as soon as I got back home. And I kept meeting with one particular woman I got along with. My wife is uptight and really annoying. You're flirty and fun to be with.
You should just dump a wife like that.
She takes her chores seriously and cooks good food. I'm just keeping her around like she's my housekeeper.
What? A housekeeper? That's hilarious!
When I came home late after hanging out with the woman, Sachi was waiting for me even though it was the middle of the night.
You're late. Working overtime?
Yeah, that's right. What? You have something to complain about? Don't give me that look when I'm the one making money in this household!
I'm sorry.
Maybe because I was yelling, Sachi didn't blame me or question why I came home late. But the way she would keep staring at me was getting annoying, so I stopped coming home. In addition to messing around with women, I tried my hand at gambling and investing, which my friend taught me. It was exhilarating, so I got in pretty deep. Despite that, I was still working and putting money into the house, so Sachi couldn't complain. After a year of this lifestyle, Sachi left saying, "I'm going to my parents' place with the kids." So I let the woman I was having an affair with into the house for the first time. Thinking about spending the night with a different woman in the same bed I usually sleep with Sachi got me excited, and we enjoyed ourselves until morning. Oh no, Sachi's gonna be back soon, won't she? By the time I got impatient, it was already too late. Sachi and the kids came into the house. I dressed the woman in a hurry and welcomed Sachi in.
Who is she?
My subordinate. We were having a business meeting, but she missed her last train, so I let her stay over. That's all. What's with that look in your eyes? You doubting me? When I yelled at her, Sachi got scared and kept her mouth shut. It was too easy. The discipline I've been giving her must be working. Even after that, I enjoyed having women in my house every time Sachi went back to her parents' house. When Sachi tried to say something, I immediately raised my voice. If you doubt me so much, you want a divorce? I don't mind, but you'll be in trouble if the money stops flowing in, right? So what's it gonna be? She would fall silent when I threatened her. Sachi is in love with me and depends on me financially and emotionally. That's what I believed. However, one day when I came home from a trip with the other woman, "I'm home." Huh? The house was dark. I pressed the switch, but the light wouldn't turn on. I wondered and looked around the room using the flashlight on my phone. What the hell? The refrigerator, TV, microwave, the furniture, everything was gone. Most of the household goods were gone. The house was an empty void. Hey, Sachi! Sachi! Where are you? I searched the whole house, but Sachi was gone. There was no sign of the children either. I panicked and called Sachi. Hey, what kind of joke is this? Where's the furniture? Where's the TV? Where the hell did you put them? Huh? You gotta be kidding me! Why would you do that?
What's wrong with me taking what I bought on my own? When we got married, you had very little saved up. So we bought everything with my money. Have you forgotten that already?
Well...
After we got married, we lived at the bare minimum, and since you couldn't even afford to buy household appliances, I used the money I earned. Okay, well, everything else in the envelope I left on the floor.
You've gotta be kidding me! I threw the phone after she hung up. Afterwards, I searched for the envelope. I opened it and felt the blood boil all over my body. I don't know how she got it, but inside the envelope was a handful of evidence of my affair. That woman! What is she thinking? I called her back immediately in rage. Hey! What the hell is this? Why do you have all these photos?
I just planted cameras in your bedroom and living room, okay? What are you talking about? You're the one that's been doing this in my house.
Don't be stupid! You think you're allowed to do this?
That's my line. By the way, I've already sent the same thing to your parents. If you don't agree to divorce on my terms, this time I'll send the photos and videos to your company.
What? You gotta be kidding me! Hey, Sachi! Sachi! Eventually, I was beaten up by my parents who came to my house. Because Sachi's condition was alimony and child support in one lump sum, I had no choice but to sell the house and what was left inside to pay Sachi. I paid it, so that's enough! Forgive me!
How can I forgive you? I have absolutely no intention of starting over with you. Oh yeah, I sent the envelope full of evidence to the husband of your partner as well. You take care of the rest. Goodbye.
What? You gotta be kidding me! Hey! After that, I was beaten to a pulp by the husband who demanded alimony in rage. I didn't have enough money left over to pay the alimony, so I had no choice but to borrow money from a consumer credit company. I thought, well, I'll just live at my parents' place and earn money to pay it off. But I was wrong. You're a disgrace! Don't come back! We're disowning you!
I can't see my grandchildren when you're home. Sachi told us she won't take the kids over if you're here. Get out and never come back.
And so I was cut off from my parents as well. I had no choice but to apply for company housing. But in addition to the fact that I've been looking worn out over the past few weeks, rumors were going around in the department about how I cheated or got cut off by my own wife. It became unbearable for me to stay, so I resigned. I thought I'd be able to get a new job right away since I was a well-educated guy and had got a good track record as a salesman. But perhaps because of the recession, I was rejected everywhere I went. I'm sorry, Sachi! I apologize! Please, give me another chance! Please, I want to see my kids' faces too! Please, move in with me!
Why don't you just rely on your partner instead of a boring woman like me? Please don't contact me ever again.
I called it shame, but she hung up on me without a second thought. That was the first time I heard such a cold voice from Sachi. I eventually started working a day job, staying over at internet cafes and parks, somehow managing to survive day by day. Can you call this living? How did I get into this mess? Where did I go wrong? Would this not have happened if I just stuck with my mundane life? That's so boring! What's wrong with wanting some excitement? Hey, tell me, where did I go wrong?